I've been receiving a lot of questions from people who knows that I'm a crime analyst and a criminologist. They've been asking what are the roles of criminologists in fight against insecurity, not just in Nigeria but in Africa and world at large. And I would say that criminologists play a very crucial and vital roles in fight against insecurity in the world at large. One of the roles that criminologists plays is what I call the goals of criminology. The three goals of criminology is number one, understanding crime. As criminologists, we help the government, the society, the people, in the community to understand the crime, to understand the nature of crime. We take people through the etiology of crime. And what do I mean by understanding crime? We help people to understand the causation, the causes of crime. Without the causes of crime, you cannot provide solution. We have been treating the symptoms and not even the real issue. We must know what are the reasons or why. What are the things that make people to commit crime? That is the question that criminologists ask mostly. Like the law enforcement agencies ask who commit crime, but criminologists we ask question, why do you commit the crime? And how do we understand crime? There is no single explanation to why people commit crime. There are more than enough reasons, enough factors that make people to dive into criminality, and one of them is psychological. It could be environmental, it could be sociological, it could be economical, it could be political, it could be association, like what we have theory of differential association. It could be so many things. So there's no single explanation why people commit crime. That is one aspect of the goals of criminology. The second goal of criminology is what we call the measurement of crime. We also help the government, non-governmental organizations, society to measure crime. Crime measurement. And how do we measure crime? We measure crime through the official data, statistical data that explain the rate of crime. For instance, the rate of kidnapping, the rate of these are ways that criminologists help to explain or help the government to reduce crime. If you have enough data, if you have enough information about the crime, then you can make adequate preparative or preventive measure against the future occurrences of such crime and criminality. And more also, the third goals of criminology is what I call controlling crime. As a criminologist, we also help the government, the people, the non-governmental organizations, or the world at large to control crime. And we use theories, as a researcher to, give explanation on how the best way to control crime. And like we say, we have so many security management approaches. There is a realistic approach, there is idealistic approach, there is dualism approach, and there is human security approach. And if you ask me, human security approach of management of security is the most effective but expensive. Human security encompasses about 7 types of security, like food security, economic security, health security, community security, and territorial physical security. without thinking about all of these things. Whatever you are doing, we are just beating around the bush, and we are not hitting the nail on the head. So if we must talk about how to eradicate insecurity in our land, we must be serious about implementing the concept of human security. So a whole lot of more. Criminologist is the goal. We must give criminologists in Nigeria and in Africa, the tools to help the government to number one, to understand crime, number two, to measure crime, number three, to control crime. And that is my takes. My name is Omotayo Femi Richard, and I'm a criminologist, and I work with International College of Criminology, Abuja. See you next time in my class.